Bim bim bum bidi bim bim bum 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 bum. Hello everyone, bonjour mes amis, and welcome back to Expedition 33, 33. We're gonna continue. Sorry for the delay. I gotta be totally honest with you. I watched the news and they had like a hot topic in the news, and I was like so invested in it, was so interested in it that I forgot about the time. So I apologize. We will continue. Since I wasn't streaming yesterday, I experimented with some things that I might hopefully make use of in the coming Just Chatting stream on Sunday. But earlier today, before dinner actually, like an hour before dinner, let me minimize myself first. Whoops. That's stripping, that's not minimizing. There we go. Where's my jacket? There we go. What was my point? Oh yeah, I played a little bit of Expedition 33 because I didn't want to bore anyone with like theory crafting and respeccing all the characters, and I made some changes. I did not respec all of them, but I definitely did for some of them. So for Lune, I respec the skills, not the attributes, but I did respec the skills. And I also decided to go from Coralim, which is an ice element weapon, to Trebuchem, because she already had, because of the attributes that I allocated to her earlier in Act 1, and this is the start of Act 2. She has Vitality and Luck, and that just scales way better than the new weapon. Plus, I feel like once we get this weapon, whoops, to level 7, it will be stronger than Coralim, and also like the passives a little bit more than Coralim. With Coralim, ice skills cost 1 less AP. We have like legit 1 ice skill, and that's it. But with Trebuchem, it generates 1 random stain on free aim, and we usually use free aim in order to put mark and burn on targets. So I thought that was really, really good, because she basically Lune definitely has like synergies with skills that are based on her having these types of stains. So I thought that was nice synergy, and that is why I changed the weapon. And I also changed her skill tree, which I will show you in a minute. I also equipped a bunch of new Pictos. But basically not a lot has changed about the way I want to play Lune. It's just a crit monster, and I will try and generate as much AP and as many stains as I can. And then I will either use Stormcaller, which is the new skill I picked up, or I will use Mayhem or Lightning Dance, one of the 3, to deal a massive amount of damages, and that's pretty much it. Now, if we hit a point where I feel like that I do not, like I'm not sturdy enough, right, and the enemies are just too strong, then I will decide and change Lunate to a healer, which I want to do at the beginning of Act 2. Or the end of Act 1, but so far not a single enemy has dealt enough damage for me to do so. Maybe that's because we're playing on like normal difficulty and not expert. If the game gets way too easy in Act 2, like I will play the beginning of Act 2, and if Act 2 stays the same difficulty and it stays just too easy as Act 1 was, then I think I will just switch it up and change to expert. And once we change to expert, there might be a bigger need for a more optimal build for Lune, and maybe we have to turn Lune into a healer by then. For now, I don't think we need that. Verso is like our, I guess, Gustav replacement. I also noticed that he is using the same weapon as Gustav, so he's basically Gustav. Oh, what happened? My controller stopped working. What is going on? That is so weird. Just controller gave up. I can use the shoulder buttons, but the sticks don't work? Huh? It works with the mouse. But I don't want to continue playing the game with a mouse. What the fuck? Okay, I will continue to explain what I did with the mouse and keyboard, and then I'll try and restart the game, because that is so weird. It just stopped working. Maybe I'll just wait. I'm gonna try and get out of the menu. Okay, now it works again. Okay, never mind. Oh, thank God. Okay, we did not have to restart the game. That was weird. Weird bug. Anyways, so Verso is basically Gustav, right? He also had like the same stat. He has the same level as Gustav. So I think the game just literally just replaced Gustav with Verso when he died. Rest in peace, by the way, Gustav. He will be remembered. And he has one of these cool weapons that I picked up in Act 1 called Delarim. Before I used Gulteram, but Delarim has some pretty cool passives in my opinion. First of all, it scales with the current attributes that I've allocated, so that's nice. It has insane power. It has 330 power. And then it also reduces the character to 50% of HP at the start of the battle. Now you might think, why would someone want that, right? Why would you reduce the character's HP to 50%? I'll tell you why. It's because I picked up a bunch of Pictos who will make use of having less HP. Like Confidence. Take 50% less damage. No, wait, not Confidence, the other ones. Apply Powerful when falling below 50%. And then I also have Critical Moment, 50% increased chance if health is below 30%. I have Apply Shell when falling below 50%. Apply Powerful when falling below 50%. So I equipped him with a bunch of passives that excels his damage or gives him buffs or certain other things the moment he falls below 50% or 30%. And the skills do not really reflect that yet, because I did not have enough skill points. We will go more into skills in a second. But basically, he can also pick up skills that will artificially reduce his HP to 1 HP, and then he will gain all of these effects. So I want to build him like a crit monster, sort of, who's always like below 50% of HP, and then just deals massive amount of damage. And Maëlle, I kind of messed her up a little bit. Whoops. Maëlle, mon chéri. As you know, in the last episode, we have picked up Duenum, which is a pretty cool weapon. It has defense and agility. And this perk, when I read the perk, I immediately knew that I want to build her like a tank. Because look at this. This at level 4, in defense stance, gaining AP also gives 1 AP to all allies. So if whenever she gains AP, everyone else will gain AP. So AP will never be a problem anymore. So I basically try to, like, I respect her skills a little bit. And no, I did not respect skills yet, but I will. But I will, once we have a little bit more HP, I mean levels and points to spend, I will respect her skills. I picked up this thing, for example, which says protects allies by taking damage in their place for 2 turns. So I basically can put all the aggro from enemies onto her, and she can just tank. And it also says duration is extended by 1 on gaining shell. So every time she gains shell, this duration of EGD or EGD or whatever it's called will be extended by 1. So we can either use guard up, or we can use some other passives in order to just keep EGD on going forever. Or maybe it will just be for 1 turn. I'm not exactly sure. I couldn't test it yet. All of the things that I did are like theoretical, because I couldn't leave the camp area without triggering any, like, I was afraid to trigger any cutscenes, and I didn't want anyone to miss out on any cutscenes. So I did all the respecking without testing it. So I'll just hope for the best. I hope it works. If it doesn't, that's okay. But you get the point. I'll try to basically turn her into a tank, tanking damage, tanking or gaining AP, so everyone else gets AP. I also picked this up. Deals medium damage to all enemies. 1 hit, uses weapons element, applies defenseless for 1 turn. which also has synergies with breaking rules because it says destroys all shield targets, which we used a lot in the previous area. Gains 1 AP per shield destroyed. If target is defenseless, play a second turn. I didn't know about that. If I knew about that, I would have picked up Fence's Flurry a little bit earlier. I didn't know those have synergies. But I also try and I got rid of most of the virtuous stance skills because I want her to stay in defensive mode as long as possible, because the passive that we have on this weapon only works in defensive stance. So we don't really want her to get out of defensive stance, and that's why I said she's still very incomplete, because preferably I want her to be only in defensive stance, because we get enough damage from the other two, so she doesn't have to be a damage dealer per se. I just want her to be an ultra tank everything, and then all the benefit will go to the other characters, and the other characters will finish the enemies off. That is the plan, and we have the bug again. Something is off. I hope my controller is not breaking. Come on, I praised you so many times. I praised Xbox for having some fantastic controllers, but seems to be a weird bug. Okay, let's just get out again. Yeah, there's a weird bug that is going on. If I just move around too long in the menu, the controller will stop working. That's weird. Pictos. With Pictos, it stopped working, and that is so weird. What the fuck is happening? The game doesn't want me to talk about this stuff. So Pictos. With Pictos, as I said, it's still very incomplete. I try to go for as much HP and defense as possible because she's the tank. Maybe not right now, but she's supposed to be the tank at least. So I gave her Death's Door, which is a new Picto that we received sometime around, I think, the end of Act 1. Deal 50% more damage if health is below 10%. Wait, why does she have that? That should go to Verso. I'm not exactly sure why I gave her that. Doesn't matter. Energizing Pain. No longer gain AP on parry, but she gains parry on getting hit. So it doesn't really matter whether I parry a enemy now or if I get hit. The entire crew, the entire squad will benefit from that. And then we have Enfeebling Mark, which is also a new Picto. Mark targets deal 30% less damage. So the plan is with her to debuff the entire enemy squad, to buff our team and give our team a lot of AP while also taking all the damage. That's the plan with her. Right now, her skills are kind of like, they're not complementing that. She's kind of incomplete. That was my fault. But it's not like we will get punished on this difficulty level. I think the way I built the team now, it's not future-proof, and it's definitely not higher difficulty-proof. So if I would switch to Expert now, I think the enemies would like destroy me with the current builds I have. Because once again, they're not complete yet, because I just went with, like, I read a description, I thought the description was nice, and then I went with it, and then I realized, oh shit, in order for this to make a lot of sense, I would need this skill, and that skill, and that skill, and I don't have enough points for that. For example, for my L, that's why I said she's kind of like incomplete. I would love her to have Payback, for example. Deals very high single target physical damage, reduced AP cost for each attack parried since last turn. Since she will be the one who gets attacked by all the enemies, if we parry a lot, we can basically turn the cost of this to like close to 0, I guess. I also wanted her to have Mesoforte and Last Chance, reduces self-health to 1 but refills all AP. So there's some pretty cool defensive skills that we can pick up. But yeah, she's kind of built in like an all-rounder sense still, and I haven't reset the skills yet because I'm not exactly sure if what I'm trying to build still makes sense. There are also, by the way, I did not look up any builds or anything like that. I didn't want to spoil myself. Knowing about Verso before we got Verso was enough spoiling. I don't want to spoil myself. We'll just go with the wind, I guess. We'll go with the wind and see what works for us. See, with Verso, I try to go with things that Oh, with Verso, apparently has like a ranking system. We haven't really fought with Verso yet, but all the skills say something about rank B or C or D, and even our weapon says something along the lines of, hey, if you have you start the fight with a B rank. Since I couldn't fight with Verso, I just picked up everything that gets increased with a B rank. Not exactly sure what that means yet, but yeah, as you can see, I picked this up. It says B increased damage, B increased damage, B cost 5 AP, B increased damage. So everything that basically has increased damage with a B ranking, I went with. I'm not exactly sure what that means yet, but we'll see. With CL, CL is still unchanged, because I'm not gonna use CL that much. I have my Holy Trinity, and I don't think I need them. So that was the short summary. That is the short summary. And be happy, okay? Even though that took probably like 10 minutes or so, or maybe a little bit longer than that, maybe 15 minutes. That would have taken 1 hour if I would have done this live. So be thankful, okay? Maybe even 2 hours. 2 hours of me just theory crafting. It drove me nuts because every single time I thought I figured out where to go with the character. I realized that none of the pictos really complemented the things that I wanted to go with, and the skills were also not optimal either. So I constantly went back on the ideas I had. I also wanted to build Verso in a completely different way. I wanted to basically turn him into like an attack monster with lots of HP. But I currently don't have a lot of like picto variety, you could say. Nothing really complements the things that I want to do. Okay, let's talk to
Mon ami.
Esquie.
Oh, you've put on a lot of weight.
Says he.
I could say the same for you, you giant marshmallow. Bet you lost your stones again.
You know me. But now you're here. We can go find them.
No, you can find them yourself.
Yeah, buddy. We'll find them. Tell me, did you tell them about... you know what?
Oh, Maman's the word. I promised.
Maman?
Great. I'm counting on you.
Always, mon ami.
Mon ami, do you want to spend time with Esquie? No, there's only one person we want to spend time with. And she's here. No, she's not here. Where is she? Wait, let's talk to them first. Mael and Ciel. Oh, they don't want to talk. Oh, that's fine. That is fine. Where's my wife? Ah, there she is. What are you looking at, honey? Oh, they're actually a way cuter couple. I already forgot about Gustav. I know this saying, I know the phrase, bros before hoes, okay? But Gustav didn't really know Verso, right? Verso and Gustav were not bros. They were not buddies like that, so it's okay what I'm trying to do here right now, okay?
Expedition Zero left 67 years ago, which would make you...
About 100. Yeah.
About 100. That means he's their age. He's like 33.
Tell me about the fracture.
Okay. Nice dialogue. Okay.
I'm not gonna get much sleep tonight, am I?
Ooh. What does he mean by that? Mm-hmm. Ooh. What does she mean by that?
Expedition Zero left 67 years ago.
About 100.
Tell me about the...
I'm not gonna get much sleep tonight.
Why can we not spend more time with her? That's the question. C'est le question. I want to check the curator. No, that's the chef. Where's the curateur? Because I want to see how many Lumina points we have, so we can just dump more Lumina points and get more passives. And I want to see if we can upgrade some of our weapons. There he is. Let's upgrade some weapons. I want to upgrade the Trebuchet to level 8 if possible, but my controller doesn't work again. What is wrong with the controller input today? I'll try and talk to him again. Upgrade weapons. Yes, something is not right with the sticks today. I might actually have to restart the game. There's something wrong. Okay, you know what? Let's restart the game for a second. Take a 5-minute break. I will try and cut that out from the VOD later, so you won't see any gaps. But that is a little bit concerning. So just give me a minute. I'm gonna quit and see what the hell is going on with the controller. See, this is what I'm talking about when I'm telling you that every single time I start a stream, there's some things that just break without any input of mine. They just, one day they work and another day they don't, and I cannot explain it. It's very confusing. It is also very annoying because if you know why things break, it's easier to fix them, right? But if they work one day and they don't work another day, and then the third day they work again, it's just all kinds of confusing, because then you can never really anticipate it and you can really not work against it. So it's always a little bit annoying and confusing, but it is what it is. I will try and restart the game. I will run it in administrator mode. Maybe that will change something. I don't know. Hopefully that fixed the issue, whatever the issue was. I just don't understand. There was also no like Windows update yesterday. If there was a Windows update yesterday, I could tell you that it was probably Windows that broke the controller somehow. But it's an official Xbox controller, so it's supported by Windows 100%. The sticks are working outside of any menus. The moment I go into a menu, sometimes it stops working. And also in the first 16 hours we spent on the game, that issue never occurred. So I don't know what happened in the last 2 days. Let's talk to Curator. Upgrade weapons. And now it works. Okay, maybe it was just an issue with the game. I don't know. I want to upgrade this weapon. And we need polished chroma catalyst for it. And we have 47. That's easy. Okay, let's upgrade to level 6. Upgrade to level 7. Upgrade to level 8. Oh, should we go for 10? Plus 1 AP when stains are consumed. Yeah, let's aim for 10. Shit. We can't. 9 is the maximum. Resplendent chroma catalyst. Okay, so once you want to hit level 10, you need these resplendent chroma catalysts, and we have 0 of them. That's not nice. Yeah, then I would say we will upgrade this as well to level 9. And we will upgrade this to level 9. Good. 302 power, 440 power, 380 power. That sounds nice. Oh, what about Lumina points? Expedition resources. We're 41. Wanna give Mael one. Lune 2. Verso 4, so he's at 45. Maybe we're gonna give them 10 more. Yeah, let's give it a 10 more. She gets 10. She gets 10. And he gets 5 more because I'm a sexist and misogynist. No. Lune gets 5 more. And Mael gets 4. There we go. There we go. Shape of Life. Now we have more revive tints. Perfect. And CL gets nothing. I don't like her. I'm sorry. I just don't... I don't like her. Also, I'm pretty sure she flirted with Lune in the last... in the last cutscene. Lune is mine.
Mon ami.
Like I said, yeah, buddy. Great.
Okay,
Always.
since Esquie is the only one we can spend time with for some reason, I'm gonna do that. The other ones did not give us the option. So let's spend time with Esquie.
Verso, mon ami.
Esquie, mon ami. I feel like I haven't seen you in years.
3 years, 67 days, and roughly 10 hours.
10 hours and 7 minutes.
Whoa, how do they know?
Oh, you've been counting too.
Are they robots?
Roughly.
What have you been up to?
What have you been up to?
I have been
It's like Santa
perfecting
Claus.
the art of napping.
Nice, that's a good skill to have.
Impressive. You must teach me his secrets.
Mon ami, I wish I could, but napping cannot be taught. It can only be experienced.
True.
We must nap together.
I don't really want that.
Sure. That sounds nice.
Does it?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
So how did these expeditioners convince you to leave your cave?
They're all so nice. Well, the super nice one died, but the others are cool too. You can make some friends too. It's been a long time since you made new human friends.
You know what? I think about friendship with expeditioners. I don't need more friends. I have you. Where's this going? No, you can definitely need some more friends.
You know what I think about friendships with expeditioners.
Losing a rock is better than never having a rock.
That is very wise.
Ask me how I know.
Debatable.
I hope we won't lose them. Like the others.
Sadge, that's pain. It's pain in his eyes.
So, you lost your stones again. How did you lose them this time?
Yeah. I lost them on our trip back from the Gestral River, right after you left.
Hey, Double Chocolate Chip, hello. How's it going? Happy Thursday to you as well. Don't worry, I'll help you get them back. Yeah.
No, don't worry. I hope you get them back.
You are the best. I missed going on adventures with you.
Me too.
Aww. Esquie and Verso rekindle the flame of their friendship. That is so nice. Relationship level increased. Wait, there's... What? Don't tell me I missed out on another tutorial. Because I did spam a lot of the dialogue options in like Act 1 in the camp, because I thought it's gonna have something like this because of Baldur's Gate or the Baldur's Gate influence. Don't tell me I missed that out. Hopefully that's like new.
Adventure!
Oh no. I think I might have missed out on a lot of relationship building, because there's no pop-up, tutorial pop-up. Fucking hell. Merde! The game yesterday was insane. I do not watch basketball right now, but I did see a buzzer beater from Halliburton. How did the game end though? Because it went into overtime, right? I thought it was a buzzer beater to win the game. Okay, nobody else wants to talk to him. I wonder if Verso also has a journal, I mean. Go to sleep, remember the current objective. No, there's no option to write in a journal. That's so sad. Because that's something I actually like doing with Gustav. For those who came after. Right? Verso doesn't care about the people who come after. Oh, man. I also really like that they actually took that option out because we're not Gustav anymore. So that's kind of cool. Because they could have like had a moment where Verso's like, hey, I'm gonna continue Gustav's, gonna continue the journal on Gustav's behalf. But no, Gustav's dead, so they just take out the entire option to write in the journal. Before we go to sleep, I just want to double check if we cannot like have relationship talk with our wife.
Expedition?
About 100.
Tell me about the...
Yeah.
I'm not...
Okay, no option. The buzzer beater sent the game to overtime. Pacers grinded out the win in overtime. That's crazy. That must be so devastating. Imagine, dude. You're already at home. In your brain, you already think you won the game. Then this dude comes around, gets the buzzer beater. The game goes into overtime, and then you lose the entire game. I mean, it happens in soccer as well, but it's usually not like usually in soccer the dominating team. Usually, I would say usually. It's not all the time, but usually the team that was dominating. Will still win the overtime. Like if the game goes into overtime, it's just a matter of time that the dominating team will score and bring back the victory. Good. After 30 minutes of sitting in the camp, I'm so sorry, but we had some technical difficulties. Let's finally move on with Act 2. Or not move on, start, because we haven't really started yet. The next morning. More Mael. I hope she gets another... Oh, she's throwing rocks alone. Something she used to do with Gustav. Oh, and you can still see the pain in her eyes. Sadge. I hope Verso takes Gustav's place. That's what I would have done as a storyteller. Like, what are you doing? I'm just throwing rocks. Can I throw rocks with you? Can you teach me? Something along the lines. But her doing it alone, that's even... Yeah. Oh! Verso's there. I just want to say her doing it alone is even more emotionally impactful.
I'm really sorry I didn't arrive sooner.
Sadge.
He was your brother?
Something like that.
More like a father, almost, right?
Losing family is difficult.
I know. I know what you're going to say. You want to offer your condolences. You want to say something comforting. But I don't need it. I've had enough condolences. I've lost so many families now. I just need... Can you please go?
That's the best thing to do. People mourn in their own regards, in their own way, and you gotta give them the space. Oh, he has Gustav's journal! Oh, he left it. Sadge. I'm so sad. This game makes me sad. Esquie ability unlocked. Swim! Oh yeah, I forgot that was the whole point of finding the stone. Wait, do we just jump
Head
into
for the
water
monolith.
now?
Through the quarry to the north.
Head to the monolith. Through the quarry. But there's still so many things we haven't explored yet. Is it now the time to explore? Wait, why are we on this small island?
Let us get wet.
Wow.
There's the swimmer.
That is cool. Okay, this is the part where we. This is the beach where we came from.
The fastest swimmer.
Yeah, I want to check something out before we head out on like new islands, new shores, new land. I want to see if we're now strong enough to beat that one monster that one-shotted us in that cave, the Abbest cave. I forgot where it was. Was it here? What is here? Twilight Quarry? Wait, that's new. Yeah, what about these places? Those are flying waters. It was around here somewhere. Flying waters.
I am speed.
I am speed. The what? The small Burgeon? Where was that dirty little cave? Oh, that's the Gestral Village. The Red Woods. Wait, the Red Woods? I don't know these places. This is where we came out from the flying waters. I forgot where the cave was. Or was it the cave entrance? Was that the cave entrance? This the cave entrance? So many secrets still. What is this? Yellow Harvest. That's the cave. I think that's the cave. Hidden Gestral Arena, no. Bro. Just give me 1 second. 1 second. I know it was around here somewhere. This is the Abbest cave. Oh, those are the Red Woods. Are you kidding me? I know it was around the flying water area because we came out of the flying waters and I wanted to explore it. Is that the hidden cave? The small Burgeon. No. That's the hidden cave. Yeah, Abbest cave. Okay. The last time we're here, I think we're around level 13 or something like that. Times have changed drastically. Wait, let's save here. Quick save. We should be able to beat it now. Come on. Chromatic Abbest. Yes! Okay. We still don't really deal a lot of damage. That thing is still very strong. Shit. Verso Perfection. Verso gains perfection every time he deals damage or manages to parry or dodge. A higher perfection rank increases his damage. Some skills have additional effects at specific perfection ranks. Taking any damage removes one perfection rank. Okay, now we're learning about the ranks. And we have a B perfection because of our weapon. And as you can see, Verso started with 50% HP. Alright. I'm gonna use... From Fire. Oh no, we're gonna use Blitz. Low physical damage, plays a second time, kills non-boss enemies. Okay, let's start with that. Good. 2k damage. It's not really a lot. Let's shoot it first. 9,999 damage? That was a lot. Good.
Let's push forward.
4k damage. We're dealing a significant amount of damage now. But the plan was for Mael to start. That was the whole point of Mael turning into a tank. She somehow is the third player. Maybe it's because of speed or agility. I need to make sure that Mael is first. Alright. Thermal transfer. No, let's try to burn him. Okay, we marked him. That's really good. We have 3 AP left. We can do... Mayhem. Consumes all stains to deal elemental damage. We have 4 stains because we shot at him 4 times. And shooting at a target, free aiming at a target gives us 1 stain. So we got 4 stains. And Mayhem will make it so that we will use all of the stain and deal a lot of damage. Hey, 6k damage. And it's stunned. Very nice. So, first things first, I'm gonna use Ejide. No, wait, I'm gonna shoot him once. Okay, now I'm gonna use Ejide. So, it will only attack Mael. Good. Shit.
Not impressed.
Damn it. That didn't work as planned. That did not work as planned. Freak. But this is how we learn. Purification, medium light damage, dispels self-status effect. Berserk slash, medium physical damage, deals more damage the less health Verso has. That's kind of nice.
I've got this.
Alright, I am gonna just shoot this thing and then use the turn to revive Mael. Revive tint.
Here.
Ready to parry.
Good. Nice. 9,999. Wow. That's like the damage cap. Shit. Yeah, we have to rethink our... Definitely our Mael tank build, because that is currently not working out. Damn it. What do we do now? Perfect break. Very high light damage. Can break. Rank S on break. Cost 5 AP. We need more AP. But I don't care. I'm gonna shoot him. Normal attack. Nice. Verso is so strong. Whatever I did with Verso worked out. Everyone else, not so much. Wait, I just noticed. Mael is not the one that got killed. It was Lune. Whoops. I'm gonna use Esquie again. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. That was so cool. Did you see that? Do you see what is currently happening? Shit.
You're outmatched.
Did you see that? So he was about to attack Verso, but since we have that new skill, Mime basically shielded Verso. That was really cool. Visual representation of actually tanking the damage for the team. That was really cool. Alright. I do not want to... I'm gonna waste Verso's turn to revive Lune. No,
Don't die next time.
She's back. Damn it. Now our tank is dead. Our tank is dead. I'm gonna revive. I'm gonna revive her.
Yeah.
Careful now.
Good.
En garde.
En garde. With 9 AP. I'm gonna use... Fence's Flurry.
Verso, dodge.
Good.
Ready to strike.
And we're gonna finish him off. We have an S rank. Perfection. But we don't have enough AP. So we're just gonna shoot him. Hope for a mark. And finish him off with a normal attack. Wow! 59,000 experience points. That was so good. First offense. First hit dealt and taking deals 50% more damage. Not bad. So I can definitely say successfully that Verso's like the idea that I have for Verso worked out, but for Mael not so much, and that's because Mael didn't get to attack first. So that's something we have to change. Maybe remove Death's Door. Deals 50% more damage if health is below 10%. She should never get close to 10% health. So that's a really bad Picto for her. But that's a first level 10 Picto. First hit dealt and taken deals 50% more damage. Dealt and taken. So they get 50% more damage. They receive 50% more damage, but I also deal 50% more damage. I don't know if I like that. I do not know if I like that. Might be a good one for Lune, because she doesn't really have any HP anyways. It's like... And it gives 13% crit. And some speed. Let's get rid of Energizing Start, because 1 AP is not really a lot, especially if you have a character like Mael who provides a lot of AP. So maybe we're gonna get rid of that and just give her more crit, I guess. More speed and more crit. And if she gets hit, she's gonna die anyways. So, yeah, I don't think that will make a huge difference. But we need to make sure that Mael is first, because she needs to be the tank. Like, she needs to be attacked first. So, I'm gonna try and get... We had a Picto that said, first strike. Yeah, play first. We need to give that to Mael. But I kind of want to level these 3 Pictos. So, like, I want her to have these equipped. So we need to level them passively somehow. attack lifesteal. Okay, I have an idea. We're gonna replace attack and on lifesteal with first strike. And give him attack and lifesteal. Wait, where's the lifesteal? Oh, we don't have enough Lumina points. Fucking hell. Gain powerful for 1 turn on base attack. Let's give him this. Alright. Just for 4 battles. We're just gonna kill 4 enemies, and then once that Lumina is leveled, and we can grab the passive ability without equipping it. Then I will switch up some things with Mael, and I might have to reset her skill tree. But that was fun. So there's still very challenging monsters that we haven't fought in Act 1. I'm gonna try and fight these beings. Just so we can level some of these Pictos. It's all about leveling. Wow, we are strong. Wow, Verso is freaking broken. Verso is so broken. Good. I'm not fighting these for any materials or for leveling. I'm just gonna fight these so we can... Oh wait, there's an item here.
Perfect.
Right. Ancient Gestral City. No. There was another place that said something along the lines of danger. I want to check that out. Guess we're not gonna head off to Act 2 yet.
Let's carve a path.
But as you can see, we're already incredibly overpowered. Meaning that if we leave for Act 2 now and then come back later, this entire area might be just too easy for us. I mean, it's already too easy. Bam, 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 bam. Now, where was the other so-called dangerous area? The small Burgeon? What is that? Small Burgeon? Oh. Is that another, Is that another optional boss? Let's save real quick. That is not small. That's a normal Burgeon. Burgeon. What is that? Oh, that is a small Burgeon. What the hell? A mini Burgeon. Brother. Tall. Wonder. The view. Up high. Another one of these word nevrons. There's something you want to see up there. Mistress. Far. Very far. Want to see mistress. You want to know more about your mistress? Me do not know. Head fuzzy. Can only feel mistress. Need to go high. Help me grow. Grow how exactly? When me ingest, me grow. If me eat skin, skin same kind as me. We have skin from the optional Burgeon we killed. You need to skin some nevrons? Yes, skin. Eat skin. My kind. Grow. So kill and skin the same type of nevron as this one. We already did. It might be a good challenge. We already did. Will this suffice? Ooh. Yes. This is great. Hungry. Oof. Rest, digest. Later, come see. Okay, so we will turn into one of those. That's nice. Glad that we could help a small little Burgeon. Another journal.
Expedition 53.
Lilou.
Dominique's other injuries are manageable, but she's been in a coma for 2 weeks with no change. Fuck. What do we do? We can't just leave her here. But what about the mission? Lance says give her 1 more week, but Dom would have wanted us to go on. She'd have yelled at us for even staying this long. It's the right choice. It is. Even if it doesn't feel like it, right? Right? Pons found a plant, tested it on some animals, says it'll be painless for Dom. He's preparing a tincture. It's fucked up. Everything's fucked up. But it's what she would have wanted.
Sometimes you just do not have a choice.
Expedition.
Oops. Sadge. All of these expeditioners had a terrible, tragic ending. Except for Verso. Verso. Alright, he said we should come back later. I don't know when later is. Maybe we'd have to leave the area and then come back. So let's do that, just in case. Because I feel like these types of things were like optional missions we could have done before even ending Act 1. But I was just too scared. I tried doing one of these side missions, like the Abbest cave, and I got my ass kicked, so I never really explored all the optional areas. See? Yeah. Wow, that was cool. Not as big as his brother. Definitely bigger. Look, big size. Like brother. You grew up fast. Do all of you do this? No. Was broken. Humans, fix me? What do you take? Reward. Oh, that's what I like to hear. Just one color of Lumina? Dude, I hate these. So why? So aren't you going to see your mistress? Me felt mistress. But what I see up. Not mistress. Regent. Regent? Who is this regent? Mistress, paint us. Regent, tends us. She watches. There. Sky. Okay. So there's someone who paints them and someone who tends to their needs. And that someone used to be the paintress, but it's not? Is the regent and the paintress the same person? Or does the paintress work for the regent? So many unanswered questions, which we'll probably find out in Act 2. Which I should head out on now, but... There's one more area I want to check out. Sorry, but we're strong enough now. We don't have to fear anyone. The Red Woods. And then that area over there, which we also left out completely. Danger, it says. Danger. Oh, these poor silly monsters. The Red Woods. What is that? An odd-looking fountain. Chroma swirls inside. Pour in 5,000 chroma. Current amount is 37k. Yeah, let's do that. Must mines created by man be considered false? Many have pondered this question. Most have understood its complexity. But alas, not all. Long had they thought the answer obvious. But the more they pondered, the more it consumed them whole.
What is this? A cryptic story dispenser?
Actually, I found it quite interesting. Could we try it again?
Are you rich? You think I just have 5k lying around, miss? Last time Korma was poured inside, the fountain began to speak. Now it's 10k! Oh god. I hope it's worth it. But my wife asked me, so we had to do it. Grief is not a burden that needs to be carried alone. Still, it has broken the minds of many, with profound consequences. That's it? Are you happy now? The last time Chroma was poured inside, the fountain began to speak. Now it's 25. We cannot afford to talk to the fountain anymore. God damn it. We just wasted 15k. But we gotta remember this place. We gotta come back once we have enough money. Maybe the fountain will give us the answers that we're desperately looking for. Okay, I think final area that we did not explore yet in Act 1 is this place. Gestral Beach.
Oh, this looks like fun. This looks like a waste of time.
Both can be true. Oh, humans, it's been a while. What is this place? A beach. Okay. What are you doing here? I'm training hard every day to reach the end of this parkour course. My mate already reached the end, and he is a master at crafting swimsuits. And I desperately need a new swimsuit. Maybe we can help with that. Oh, if I can't do it, then you certainly can't either. But if you ever manage, he will probably reward you greatly. My mate is over there. Can't miss him. He's one ugly mate. Enjoy failing. So it's a little parkour. I wish the game would... I mean, the game gives you a lot of freedom, right? But I wish the game would maybe guide you a little bit more towards side activities. Right? Because you can have a very bad impression of side activities, like I did. The first side mission, you could say, or not side mission, but the first time I went off the tracks was with the Abbest cave. And once again, that monster beat my ass, so I never really got off the trails again. So we could have done this way before. Way sooner. If the game would have, like, guided you a little bit towards this. Oh. Whoops. Okay, so we have to reach his body over there. Oh shit. Okay. Reminds me a little bit of that Fortnite parkour, that Fortnite air. What was it called again? Only up. Yeah, the Fortnite only up parkour. Hey, careful here. No! Okay, that's really tough. I love how they added something like this in this dire and doomy and gloomy story, that they still found a way to implement a funny, like, mini game like this. Good. I might actually try with mouse and keyboard. I feel like the left stick is not responding that well. No excuses. Oh god, that was close. That was very close. That was very close. Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay, this is so much fun. Wait, how am I supposed to get through here? There's no gap. Okay. Oh, good. Let's not get dizzy. Ah! Fuck! And we're back here. Oh, I swear to God, if the reward is not worth it, I'm gonna be pissed. If the reward ain't worth it, I'm gonna be pissed, game. Let's just go slow. Let's just go slow. Okay, slow and steady. Slow and steady. Wins the race! Come on, Verso. Yes. Yes. That was close. That was very close. Come on! Good job, Verso. Good job. Slow. Slow. Take a left. Good. Take a right. Good. Come on. I played on the up. I can do this. Okay. Good. Jump. Nice. Good. Now we'll focus. We're gonna go with this thing. We're not gonna run against it. We're gonna run with it. We're gonna become the spinning wheel. Gonna become the spinning wheel. Jump it! No! Yeah, today we're not gonna make any progress on Act 2, I fear. I'm not gonna give up until we reach the end. Ah! We're not gonna give up. If it takes me the entire stream to reach the end of this parkour, so be it. We still have many days to beat the game. I'm in no rush. I mean, currently I am, but I'm not afraid to sacrifice a stream for this obstacle race. That is bullshit. That is absolutely bullshit. Okay. Okay, let's relax. Verso, you just suck at doing this. I'm gonna go with our waifu. Sheesh. She can fly. Nice. Good job, Lune. Good job, Lune. It's actually easier with her. Good, careful. Right. Technically, since she can fly, she cannot fall off, right? Okay, she can fall off. It's Miles' turn. Okay. Oh God. Okay, back to... No. Back to Verso. I can do this. I can do this. So the first part is not an issue anymore. The first part we have mastered, which is very typical with these types of games, like an only up. If you just try long enough, you will master these sections, and it's just a matter of time until we reach the freaking end. How come I cannot get through there anymore? There's something off with that jump. Oh God. Okay, final attempt. Final attempt. If I can get my mind into like a state of... If I can get my brain into a state of mind where it thinks that this is our final attempt. That did not count. Where it thinks that this is our final attempt. Then we can actually do it. Then I can channel the inner... Then I can... Now, like, starting now, then I can channel the inner Ultra Instinct gamer. I just have to let go of the controller. I mean, not physically letting go, but mentally. So that my mind, my Ultra Instinct gaming skills take over. So I don't really have to think about anything. Just like Goku doesn't think about attacking anymore. He just is. See? That was close. Starting now. Final attempt. Ultra Instinct. We're gonna go into Ultra Instinct mode. I believe in Verso. Come on. We're doing this for Gustav. Final attempt. Final attempt. Final attempt. It's do or die now. Do or die. We either make it or we don't. We'll just move on with Act 2. We'll just move on with Act 2. We'll just move on with Act 2. Fantastic. Ah, no! Final attempt starts now. Right now. This is only up. This is like only up. Also, I cannot. You distracted me, Double Chocolate Chip. You definitely distracted me. And I cannot just stop now. When I made it further than I ever did. Right? Only if I don't make it as far as I did in my previous run, then it will truly be the final attempt starting now. Okay? New rules. New rules. New rules. Every time I add a new rule, everything gets reset. All the attempts get reset. The final attempt gets reset. The final attempt gets reset right now. And so starting now, the new rules apply, and this is how we will do it. Okay, that was my controller. It was actually my controller. And as you know, at the beginning of the stream, I had some controller options, problems. And that was, right now, that was... I'm gonna try with keyboard and mouse. Final attempt starting now. Because I also did play only up with keyboard and mouse. So I feel like the muscle memory is not there anymore. And that is exactly why I'm playing with a controller, everyone. Just for the people who were asking why I'm not playing with keyboard and mouse, it's because both keyboard and the controller are broken, as you can see. However, the controller has some, well, better controls. That's why it's called a controller. Because it controls things like characters in a game. Alright. I'm gonna spend the entire episode on this. Am I? Oh, no. I swear, if we don't get the best weapon in this game after completing the obstacle race, I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna destroy my setup. There's gotta be a, like, please, there's gotta be a very, very good reward at the end of this. Please. So far, I had very, like, the game devs did everything right so far. And if we don't get an exceptional reward for doing this torture, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Game devs, don't do me like that. I've been praising you from the get-go, from the beginning, from the very start, from the very first minute. I've been praising the devs of Clair Obscur. Do not disappoint me, please. Yes! Okay. 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 We did it. Alright. Alright. Tough one. Good. Don't tell me that's the end. I think that's the end. Woo! Woo! We did it! Oh, someone arrived here. And it's a human. Interesting. I guess that deserves a reward. Well, if you answer my question correctly, you can have one. Oh, don't do me like that. If I were a 2-year-old human, at what age would I gommage? If you were a 2-year-old human, at what age would you gomage? The gomage is currently set at 33. No, I mean, like, 33 is the counter on the monolith. So... Oh! Oh, he's saying that if he was a 2-year-old human... So what would it take? What would the monolith counter display if he would gomage as a 2-year-old? That should be 3 then, right? No, 1? Wait, 1 is not an option. Never mind. I thought he was asking about the counter. So if the counter says 1, then a 2-year-old human would be erased by the gomage. That's not the case. So that's not what he's asking. None of these numbers make sense, to be honest. If I were a 2-year-old human, at what age would I gomage? Oh, wait. This is actually pretty fun riddle. So, currently the monolith is saying 33. Right? So next year, the monolith will say 32. Then he would be a 3-year-old human. Then the counter would go to 31. That would make him 4. 30. 5. 29. 6. 28. 7. 27. 8. 26. 9. 25, 10, 24, 11, 23, 12, 22, 13, 21, 14, 20, 15, 19, 16, 18, 17, 17 an option? Yeah, 17. Because the following year would then be his gomage. You're probably right, I can't count anyway. Fuck you! What the hell, dude? I put so much effort into counting this. I'm doing it the real way. Take this. Is this what I think it is? Do you have more? Do you think I'm some sort of professional swimsuit maker? I am. But no, I don't. There are other creators like me on other beaches. We meet up from time to time to brainstorm swimsuit ideas. Off you go now. I need peace. Oh my god, we just got a swimsuit for Lune. Wow. Wow. She's beautiful. I love her. That was totally worth it. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Yeah, that was totally worth it. That was definitely totally worth it. I would do it again. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Definitely. Oh my god. Are those jiggle physics? There's some jiggling happening. Some slight jiggle. Or is it just... No, it's... I think it's the shadows going a little bit crazy. This is mesmerizing. I cannot focus if she has this on. I can't focus. Also, we cannot let our wife fight like this. It's awesome. Maybe next time we're on like a beach side and do the other only up missions, because he said there are more. We're gonna put on the swimsuit again, but that's also pretty cool. Oh my god, look at this. Now the long hair fits pretty well. Because there's nothing that will clip through. Look at the hair physics. Oh wow. Oh wow, that was definitely worth it. That was definitely worth it. I don't know, like we beat the game. That's GG's. I think we can stop here. Who cares about Act 1 and 2? It's done, it's finished. The hair physics are nice. Woo! It's getting hot in here. Look, even the guy, the Gestral is looking at her. You pervert. Okay. Whew. That was totally worth it. Let's go back to this outfit. And yeah. Let's buy for my... Oh wait, we haven't really checked if Verso has any outfits. Okay, he has the flower suit, the gommage one, and the obscure one. Yeah, he's gonna have that. He kind of looks like Gustav like this. Okay, he's gonna have the obscure... Why doesn't Lune have the obscure one? Expedition, baguette, swimsuit. Oh wait, it says swimsuit 1? We can get more swimsuits for her? Who will get all of the swimsuits? Flower suit. Clair. Clair Obscur. Clair Obscur. Expedition. Look, it's almost the title of the game. Clair Obscur Expedition. Okay. I'm gonna stop and play around. Good. Alright, we can leave the area. Now we can finally move on with Act 2. I think we have explored everything now. Unless... No, actually there's this area that we haven't explored. Yellow Harvest? Have we been here? Yellow Harvest? Wait, there's nothing in this area. This is from Expedition 68. Oh, wait.
Wow. That Nevron is the size of a mountain.
Is it eating the mountain?
Wow! Don't tell me that's a monster. Like a boss, an optional boss. Hell yeah, let's try and get kill that thing. If we're able to. Let's kill the World Eater. Am I the only one seeing this? A Nevron that is not hostile. All it does is eat the landscape around it. I don't care if it's hostile or not, I'm gonna kill it. Oh. It killed some of our brothers and sisters. Gonna take revenge on it. Wait, is the game actually gonna make us fight it? Okay, some optional monsters here. And some loot. Yeah, I think we can fight it. Let's see how strong the monsters in the area are.
Ready to strike.
Ready to strike. Gonna shoot them first. Yeah, they're not strong. Definitely beat them. Easy. Easy. Verso is just so strong. We definitely picked the right build for Verso. Okay, we mastered the Pictos that we wanted to master. At Death's Door, let's replace that with First Strike. No, not First Strike. Wait, we have mastered First Strike. Can we equip First Strike? Where's First Strike? SOS power, apply powerful when falling below 50% HP. That can be very useful, but I want First Strike. Wait, it seems like First Strike cannot be... No, First Strike we haven't mastered yet. Okay, we need to fight one more time in order to master First Strike. And then I'm gonna equip Mael with First Strike, so she's always the one to strike first, as the name suggests.
Let's carve a path.
Sorry, today's stream is a little bit of like an intermission stream, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I need to try out new builds. I need to get ready for
Chroma
Act
is
2.
flowing.
Chroma is flowing.
Thunder.
On me.
Good. Now we've mastered First Strike, and I'm gonna equip First Strike. Oops. To Mael. First Strike. Where is it? First Offensive? No, First Strike. There it is. Play first. Easy. And we have 6 Luma left. Lumina points. Critical moment. Increased critical chance of health is below 30%. No, we don't really need that. 3 AP on breaking a target. 1 AP on battle start. Apply powerful when falling below 50%. After a free aim hit. No, we don't need that. First offensive. Let's go with burning shots. No, let's go with this. Augment encounter. And burning shots. Or maybe energizing break. Or burning shots? Yeah, burning shots. Let's go with burning shots. Good. Verso. Take 50% less damage but can't be healed. Play first needs to go now because we, we already equipped that to, Mael. Getting their names. Oop. First hit dealt and taking deals 50% more damage. Do we want that? I think that can be very good for Verso. 25% increased counterattack damage. Powerful revive. Apply powerful for 3 turns when revived. I mean, we're never gonna die, so we don't really need that. 50% increased damage on the first hit. Once per battle. That's not bad. Apply powerful for 3 turns. 25 increased counterattack damage. I think I'm gonna go with augmented first strike. I kind of want to give this to Verso as well, but it has a lot of defense. Deal 50% more damage if health is below 10%. I don't think Mime will ever get to below 10% unless we get her skill. The skill that sets her HP to 1%. Yeah, she can keep that for now. No, actually, that's kind of like wasted potential, right? It will increase her defense by 96. That's kind of huge. Let's see if we have some other defensive abilities that are kind of like better suited. Healing Tints also give 1 AP. Healing Parry recovers 3 HP health on parry. Okay, I think Healing Parry is actually better for her. Health and defense, Healing Tints also give 1 AP. Let's go with that. Good. Good. 18 Lumina points to spend. Apply powerful when falling below 50%. That's pretty good. Mark targets deal 30% less damage. No longer gain AP on parry. No. Dodger, energizing jump. Breaker, 25% increased break damage. No. Base attack. Gonna go with this. Mark targets deal 30% less damage. Good. Sorry, but I had to do a little bit of theory crafting, just because we might actually get into a fight against a mountain-eating giant. So we gotta be ready. Gotta be prepared. Those are new enemy types.
Let's carve a path.
Let's carve a path. I'm gonna shoot first. Ooh, they're definitely a little bit sturdier. I'm gonna use Iggy J.
Let the ink flow.
Gonna burn him to death. And Mayhem. Wow. We're getting stronger, I like that. Not perfect yet. That's even better. Okay, I think this is the way up. So we're gonna check this out. Ooh. Wait. This is beautiful. I wonder if it's an area we're not supposed to explore yet. Okay, I'm gonna rest here. This is Expedition 68. This is the main path. Or maybe it's not.
What have we here?
Found some chroma. More monsters.
Finesse and grace.
Finesse and grace.
Let us stain them.
Ooh, we have 3 thunders, lightning stains. But we have no AP. Yeah, there's still some shit that I need to tweak with Lune.
Brace yourselves.
Good. On me. Good. That's better.
Bro, that is so good. Let's use perfect break.
Break.
Oh, wow. So cool. Oh. No, 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 no. No! You dumb bitch. Okay, now we have to go back. I'm gonna ignore all the monsters. Okay. Because of that dumb barrel roll, we missed the item. Stop rolling around. I might have to change the title of today's stream. Okay. Stop.
Perfect.
Color of Lumina. I don't think we'll get to see a lot of Act 2 today. Damn it. Today could have been an awesome opportunity to try multi-streaming again, because like even if today's stream would have been like deleted, you wouldn't have missed out on much of the main story. Just me running around, basically clearing and finishing up everything from the first act. All the areas I ignored. Is that the paintress? Cool looking area. Let's kill these monsters.
Let's spill some ink.
Incoming.
Ready to go. On me. That's better.
That's so nice. 24 damage. He deals 0 damage. And look at the AP.
Ready.
Look at the AP. Everyone has like almost maxed out AP because they gained it from Mime receiving damage. I like that a lot. Just shot him to death. Yeah, that's cool. I like the build we're going for. They're not perfect yet. I'm definitely missing out on a bunch of like crucial, essential skills. But we're definitely getting there. Plus, since I equipped Mime with these counter-attack pictos, she's dealing a ton of damage. And if she doesn't, like if I don't end up parrying and she gets hit, everyone else is benefiting from that. So it's like a win-win situation with Mime. Mime. What are
Let's carve a
those?
path.
Finesse and grace.
A storm is coming.
The storm is coming. Oh, it's burning. It is burning. Let's use thermal transfer. Cool. Portier
Careful, Mime.
spawns pots.
Nice. Nice. That's better.
Who's gonna beat us like this? Just shooting everybody to death. New weapon. The Portierum. Element Ice. Defense and agility. We don't need that. And we mastered some more Luminas. Nice. There's more stuff up here. I'm starting to feel like this is an area we might like get into later on, because it seems too big to be like an optional area, you know what I mean? Maybe this is like this is going to become a story area later in the game. Hopefully I'm not ruining anything right now. There's a journal. Let's read the journal. Okay. Just gonna ignore that monster.
Nicholas, Expedition 44. The idea was you'd only have to fool the first one. Then Jules can wear its carcass to trap the next, and so on. Until we all have proper cover. But disguising ourselves as Nevrons has proven to be extremely ineffective, to say the least. Maybe they recognize each other by their chroma. Anyway, it was an utter failure. To any expeditions that follow our trail, do not disguise yourselves as Nevrons. It doesn't work. Nicholas.
Such a dumb idea. Oh no. Oh no, look at that. She disguised herself. Ah! They disguised themselves as one of those Nevrons. It didn't work, they got killed anyways.
You're outmatched.
En garde. Let's use Blitz.
Let's carve a path.
And it's our turn again. Let's use Berserk Slash. Medium physical damage, 3 hits, deals more damage the less health Verso has.
Chroma is flowing.
That was 4k damage in his face.
Thunder.
Bro! We're so strong. Okay, they are gone. Is this an optional path? You know what I'm missing in this game? Oh, a Mime! Perfect. Now we can see how strong we truly became. As usually, it takes us a while to beat a Mime. Not like this, though.
Let's carve a path.
Why is it his turn? What was the point in equipping first strike if it's always Verso's first strike?
A storm is coming.
Storm is coming. Immolation. Mayhem. Yeah, I'm not happy with the way we build Lune.
That's better. Nice.
You're outmatched.
Let's go with Blitz.
Let's go faster. Let's carve a path.
Let us stain them.
We need more shield breaking abilities. I feel like we're stronger in general than before, but a little bit less versatile when it comes to heavily shielded monsters. Thermal transfer. Let's do immolation. Is it burning? It's not burning. Yeah, I'm not doing a very good job.
On guard.
Let's see. We can try Fence's Flurry. Yeah, let's try that.
That's better.
Ready to strike.
Now I'm gonna use Mayhem.
Okay.
Shit! Our tank is dead. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to tweak some of these, like, the Pictos and the skills. Nothing is working right now. With the others, not with Verso. Verso is good to go.
Let the ink flow.
Let the ink flow.
Ready to evade.
Fucking hell. Okay. I guess we're gonna die to a mine. Let us revive Mile.
Let's go again.
We need to get into defensive stance.
Nice. Ready to parry. That's better. That's better. Blades sharpened.
None of the skills we have equipped Mael with really makes sense for
Careful
attack.
now.
For attack.
Nice.
Shit!
Let's carve a path. Disaster expedition, eh?
A storm is coming.
Gonna use Stormcaller.
thunder. Strike swift.
Good. We need to break her shields. Probably do that with Mayhem now. She's stunned and her shields are broken. That is very good. I'm gonna revive our tank. It's not really tanking that much.
That's better. That's better.
Good. That was very important. Very important that we parried all of that. Let's use this. Aiguille
Let
again.
us stain them.
And I'm gonna shoot her. And revive Verso.
Here.
Ready to parry. That's better. Nice.
There we go.
Let's carve a path.
Found my flow.
Ready to go.
Fantastic.
A storm is coming.
Storm is coming. The storm is coming. Let's try Pierce.
Careful, my L.
That's better. Nice.
Thunder.
That was so bad. This entire fight, I think, showed that we still have a bunch of weaknesses. But we have unlocked a new hairstyle for Mael. Yeah, our oh, I kind of like that. Yeah, let's run with that for a while. Yeah, that's cool. Oh man, we are not as strong as I thought we were. I just realized that we have some things that I thought had synergies don't have synergies, and we're missing a lot of like break potential. So if the enemies have some good defense, it's gonna be tough for us to penetrate that with the current build we have.
Nice.
Nice. But that's exactly why we're here, right? To figure things out.
Okay. Nice. Let's dance.
Let the ink flow.
Okay.
Well, that will help.
Death bomb. Speed. On death, deal damage to all enemies. On death, deal damage to all enemies. Depending on how much damage that is, that might actually be a cool way to implement that, because there's also a picto that will give you a damage buff when you get revived. So I can totally see a way for us to deliberately let a character die so we can damage everyone, then revive them so they come back stronger. Lots of possibilities here in this game. I love it. But this is where we came from, right? This area is way too big for my taste. I thought, you know what, when we first entered, I thought it was gonna have like that giant optional boss, and then we run towards it and beat it and go home. Didn't expect this area to be this big. There's an item there that we can get to. Beautiful area though. Oh, I think we're getting closer to the boss. This is the way. Oh yeah, I think we're getting closer. Probably missed out on a ton of items along the way, because I definitely, there was some areas that had multiple paths and I went the correct way, and usually I would go back, but we don't have time for that. Okay, so left side, what do we have here? Bunch of people trapped in what seems like a tree. It's a crystal tree. What the hell happened here?
Julian, 59er. Disgusting. Laura's an idiot. I can't believe she convinced everyone to eat the Nevron. They've been puking for the past few hours. Great. Well, we can't move on with so many people sick. I told her it was a bad idea. Hopefully they'll feel better with some mushroom broth to settle their stomachs.
Oh no, aren't the mushrooms also poisonous? They tried eating the Nevrons. Oh boy. Oh, it looks like they died in agony. Yeah, that was definitely not a good meal. But what happened here? Looks like this shit was growing from their pain. Maybe this is what happens when you eat Nevrons. Okay, let's rest here. I get the feeling that we're close to the boss fight. Yeah, this is definitely boss fight area. If we see an expedition ship, that thing is right ahead of us. Still very far away though. Is that a cannon? They built cannons. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that is not that mountain-eating monster. What is that? It's a tree with some amber. Glaise. Okay, this is gonna be a true test of our build.
Careful, my elf.
Verso, dodge!
Wow.
I'll manage.
Good.
A storm is coming.
Gonna start with Stormcaller. I never really explained Stormcaller. That's a new skill that we picked up for Lune, I forgot. But it says all enemies receive medium lightning damage on turn end and low lightning damage on damage received. So every round they will receive a little bit of damage on turn end. So it's like a reoccurring turn-based attack.
Thunder. Strike swift.
Let's spill some ink.
Okay, have I used Iggy Day already? I forgot. Did I use that? I think I used it, right? Yeah, I used it. That's why we're in defensive stance. And I want to stay in defensive stance, so I'm gonna use Spark, actually.
On me.
Shit. That was a little bit too soon. Good. Let's use Blitz.
A storm is coming.
No, wait, what did I do? That was not Blitz. I think I pressed the wrong button. Let us use Thermal Transfer, maybe? Gains 4 AP if the target is burning. The target is indeed burning. I'm gonna use that.
Careful, Verso.
Good. Perfect parry.
On guard.
He's preparing a powerful blow. Alright. If he prepares a powerful blow, maybe we should guard everyone up. Or we should use... I'm conflicted. I don't know if I should use Igide to shield everyone else, or if I should use guard up, which buffs everyone. Tanking or buffing? Let's use tanking.
I've lived through worse.
Alright. Skills.
Let's go faster. I'll manage.
And we can attack again.
Danger!
Oh shit. Oh shit, that was not good.
The elements dance.
Elements dance. We have 9 AP to spend. I can deal some crazy damage now. I'm gonna use Lightning Dance. Good. Perfect parry. Man, as nice as this fight is going for us, I am not happy with our build. It definitely lacks some polish. Okay, we beat the monster, but we lost against ourselves. We definitely, yeah, we definitely need to
Relay the trail.
tweak our builds a little bit. And we got a new Picto. Oh, he was guarding. Hey, we got a new weapon. Plenum. Plenum. On turn start, if stanceless, switch to defensive stance. That's not that bad. But this it doesn't beat that passive skill in my opinion. Good, and we move forward. And we move forward. Is that the summit? Oh no. Oh, we are actually getting closer. That's so nice. Alright, let's go to camp. It's time to level up a little bit. Time to level up and then maybe talk to some people. Make some connections.
I can say this. Yeah, buddy. We'll find them.
Oh,
Great.
always.
Okay, no new dialogue options. It's probably because nothing else happened so far. Alright, time to learn some new skills. We have 3 points available. Some wildfire maybe? Earth rising? I don't know. I'm not happy with how we build Lune. And I already researched her. That's the sad part. Because I kind of want to turn it into like a lightning witch dealing a ton of single target damage. And also AoE damage. But the current build's not really working for me, to be honest. But I wouldn't know how to fix it right now. So we're gonna spend the other points first. Deals slow single target damage. One hit uses weapons element. Increased damage at each cost. Deals low light damage to all enemies. Removes all status effect. Deals low physical single target damage and gives 1 to 3 AP back. Ascending Assault deals low single target damage. One hit uses weapons element. I mean, I want to pick this up. Overlord. Increases rank to A and refills all AP, but sets self-health to 1, which is basically the build we're trying to, well, go towards to. Like a low HP, high damage build. Yeah. What about Mael? Yeah, I'm not happy with any of this. I think I went the wrong path with some of these. Like, especially, like, the skills are not matching the way that I want to build these characters yet. Except for Verso. For Verso, everything seems to work fine for now, but not Lune is like a broken mess. And Mael, I might have to redo all of that. But let's go with attributes first. Gonna spend a lot of points in Vitality. Let's do 6 and 3. No, actually, let's dump everything in Vitality. 40 and luck. I don't really need Vitality with the current build, so maybe we're just gonna go with a little bit of. Let's do 6 and 3. A little bit of might. Might is just, it just increases your attack power. I did not see any other use case for might yet, but I think it's just increases your strength, that's it. And Mael, agility. She could use a little bit more agility because she's always like last, and we need her to be first. So gonna dump enough points in here so she has 42 maybe, or 43, 44. 44 and then 4 in agility. Yeah. I don't care about CL. I mean, but we should still put some points in here. Like, CL definitely needs a respec, because I haven't really put any thought in CL. I'm just dumping attributes. I shouldn't have done anything with CL until I know what I want her to be, because now I have to use a recode eventually. If I do know what will happen to CL, because right now I don't. She can. I will try to build her like a Joker. Like a Joker sort of character, because if your whole team wipes, then there's a chance that... write in the Journal of Gustav's Apprentices? So he is able to write in there. Mael finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She tries to write, but is overcome with emotion. She cannot find the words. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. My ill head's back. Okay, let's go to sleep. Lost Woods. A Lion's Glass House, a music record that can be used at camp. That's it? That's all we can find on the summit? Huh? I'm so confused. Okay, there's a shortcut that we can activate. Maybe I was correct with my assumption. We were not supposed to be here. Yeah, that's probably something you unlock later on. Or maybe I have missed something. Maybe I'm supposed to camp in this area. Let's go back to the Lost Woods, because the Lost Woods area is also like a world map area. See? This is not the normal game. This is like still in world map mode. Maybe we're supposed to camp here. Cannot camp either. Alright. See, I knew. Kinda knew that that there was something more to that area because it was so big. Hey, I think we have explored pretty much everything in this area. Fought some bosses. No, there might still be something left for us. Twilight Quarry. What the hell is this?
Well, that will help.
A record. Why are there some empty areas like this where you cannot find anything other than music? That is so weird.
I'm the fastest ball. I'm the fastest ball.
More Color of Lumina. I think now we have officially explored everything there is to explore in first area. Ancient Sanctuary, yeah. There was, I think, only one more portal that I did not go into, and that was the hidden small Burgeon. No, there was like one hidden arena portal. Not exactly sure where it was, but was it here? Red Woods Danger? We did beat this area, right? What was in the Red Woods again? Oh yeah, it was the fountain. It was the fountain. Wait, do we have enough money now? We're missing like 2k. Last time Chrome was put inside, the fountain began to speak. Now let's pour another 25k into here. Hopefully that will be the last time. Such a beautiful painting, tainted by suffering. Would that they could go back to those days. In the face of countless trials, families reunite and they overcome. Dude, we just threw like 50k in this fucking fountain. The last time Chroma was put inside the fountain began to speak. The next time, okay, it asked us 50k for this. God damn it. Spend all of our points into a fountain that gave us like 3 sentences in total of new information. But it said something along the lines of we can restore and reunite a family with a painting. That's interesting. Okay, that was the beach area. Was that the hidden arena? Hidden Gestral arena, yes. That is what I was looking for. Expedition 33, let's rest here. Is that one of the lost children? Welcome, stranger, to our top secret Gestral Fight Club. If you're not tough, you can still run away, you coward. Show us what you've got, weakling. Who will fight? Definitely Verso. And who will destroy you? I mean, we fought everyone. Oh, it's the same people we fought in the arena in Gestral Village. I mean, none of them is an issue for us. Good choice, he's the weakest. Matthew the Colossus is the weakest, I see. Poor guy. Well played, you deserve this. Last stand critical, health and defense, 100% critical chance while fighting alone. Oh. See, now this could be nice for CL, who could be like our backup when we wipe. Gonna use Verso again. I want to see if we get more Pictos if we kill the others.
Bring it on.
One counter attack and he's dead. Well played, you deserve this. Accelerating last stand. Gain rush if fighting alone. Oh. We can definitely build CL in a way that she's like really our last stand. So if the team wipes, she's gonna be the strongest solo fighter. Dominique, giant hand, giant feet. Oh. Oh, he survived that. Good job, Dominique. $19K. Well played, you deserve this. Gain shell if fighting alone. Okay. Who will fight? Verso again. And we're gonna fight Tiny Head. Last one.
Bring it on.
That's crazy. That is crazy. They are definitely strong. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, this one's a little bit tougher. Not that he has a lot of HP, but he's strong. You're too weak as expected. Shut up, kid. Try with Verso again.
Ah, cool. Come Willow, forse equipo.
Not impressed.
Dude!
Ready to strike. I've got this. Just try it.
Dude, he's faking hits! How am I supposed to... How am I supposed to parry that attack? That was so mean. Okay, let's try again. Let's just not fall for his right hook.
Just try it.
Break. Good. Shit. Let's go with Blitz.
Just try it. Ready to strike.
That was very important. That was a do or die situation. Cool. Well played, you deserve this. You managed to beat everyone here. Well done. Here, now get out of my sight. Solo fighter. Deal 50% more damage if fighting alone. Those pictures are nice. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, appreciate it. You guys are good. You have my respect. Thank you. You guys are good. You have my respect. Do I all say the same thing? You guys are good. You have my respect. You guys are good. You have my respect. Alright. We have the respect of every fighter in here. Okay, now that was truly the final area in Act 1, I believe. But I would say I've spent so much time already with doing Act 1 related stuff that I would hate starting Act 2 now, not being able to really engage with it that much. So yeah, let's really like truly start Act 1 on Saturday. Yeah. I'm a little bit I wish I knew from the start that I would spend the entire stream just doing or finishing Act 1 properly, or exploring things we haven't explored yet in Act 1. Because then I would have tried and see if multi-streaming is an option for us.
I'm the fastest ball.
What it is, what it is. It is what it is.
Vroom, vroom.
Yeah, I don't think I have missed out on anything. I will probably go back to camp. Yeah, I will go back to camp, do a little bit of like min-maxing. Maybe I'll also hidden Gestral Arena? No.
I'm the fastest ball.
Let's set up camp here, because there are enemies around if you reset. So it's a perfect area for me to test out potentially new builds. I just wish we had more recodes, because I mean I have 8 left, and resetting skills uses 1 recode, and resetting attributes resets 1 recode. So if I would do the if I would reset everything for Verso and also for the other 2 of my main party, that would take 6 recodes, meaning that if I make a mistake, which I feel like I did now with our current build with Mael and with Lune, that I have 2 left. So I wish there was a way to farm them. I've already seen people saying that it's farmable, but so far I don't think I've ever received a recode from a random mob. Only received recodes so far from leveling areas. I mean, from like story areas. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you so much for watching. See each other on Saturday. Bye bye.